Okay, let's start over here. Right. Nice bit of merch here. I do like this one. The Dr. Build-A-Bear. This is a let's see. How much is it? So you get the bear, bloody hell, £63. Fuck, mate, it's also expensive. Like, yeah, what other Doctor Who things they still have? So wait, if they use the same bear for Shooty and for Tom Baker, fuck me. That's what happened. Look at this. They got a darker bear for Shooty. Here, let's find it. Tom Baker, Doctor Who, Build-A-Bear. Wait. Yeah! That was it. Okay. This is what's going on. Fuck me, this is terrible. I like both these ones, actually. This is terrible. I really would get both of these. I love that. I mean, I can't fool them. They're crazy. Where is it? Build-A-Bear. So, here's what happened in Build-A-Bear Land. This is where I was. Sorry. Yeah, at least I got distracted for a good reason. They made the Shooty Gat with Build-A-Bear, right? And they made it noticeably darker than previous Build-A-Bears. Because Shooty Gat was black. I mean, you might not notice. He never mentioned it, right? Yeah, look at this. Image address. Okay, fine. It used to be white, but they made the Shooty Gatwa bear, right? Nobody bought the fucking Shooty Gatwa bear because his Doctor Who was shit. Right, it didn't work in any way, shape, or form, and so they had lots of these bears left over, right? They probably had this, but this looks like a bigger investment than this. So clearly, what they've done is just slap the Tom Baker. Look, it's exactly the same bear. It like they had a job lot of them, and they just took the Tom Baker clothes and slapped it on and say, look, forget Shooty. And it works because he's a bear. That's crazy, right? That is absolute cray. Okay, well, let's see what's got to say for that, Russell. What about two? Russell Davies calls LGBTQ Doctor Who perfectly safe for children to watch, admitting he walked the character into a self-insert. Well, it's not actually, Russell, right? It's not, because yeah, I'm a religious guy. My kids are religious, right? I'm not going to ask them, but I'm pretty sure. But I've two sons that are married, and so I'm probably having grandchildren in the next few years, right? But I'm pretty sure like they were virgins when they got married, right? And both the spouses and them, right? I'm almost positive, right? And good for them. I think there's a very good chance that's their only sexual partner they have in their entire life. Right, so we have a different sexual outlook. Like, you think it's okay to meet somebody in a gay club and fuck them, right? I don't. I find that immoral, and not because of the gay sex, because it's immoral, right? I think that's not what sex is for, right? And I think sex is something that should be, well, I think it's spiritual. I think it's something that should be private, frankly, right? One should be modest about it. So let's say I'm watching Doctor Who with I watched Doctor Who with my kids when they were young, right? At no point, I mean, you had Captain Jack come on, and my kids were old enough to know that gay people existed, right? That's fine. They don't think they knew any gay people because we live in a super religious environment, right? I mean, a few people they know now are gay, they grew up with, but like nobody really like. But they were fine with it. There was no problem. People know gay people exist. And I don't think there was any real prejudice there anyway. At least not in the world I live, right? So that was completely fine. That wasn't a problem at all, right? I couldn't do that with Shooty Gatwa. He's so you can't be LGBTQ without being deeply sexual, right? There's no, I mean, like, closest you can get, I guess, would be Stephen Fry in like the 2000s, right? Be asexual, but even that is being sexual to some degree, right? You can't have sexual normalcy and be LGBTQ. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that anybody who isn't heterosexual shouldn't be on TV. I'm just saying that you bring in a lot of uncomfortable conversations for people who live a more sexually modest life than you do, Russell. Right? I don't want to be watching Doctor Who and have to explain how some people are boys who like to dress as girls and they believe they're girls, right? It's not because we want to say no, trans people don't exist. I don't believe trans women are women, right? I think that's a delusion, right? And I will install my values on my children and my grandchildren. I'm sure my values and my grandchildren's values, my children's values match. You know, I won't educate them to say anything. So look, it's not perfectly safe to watch, right? I switched off the minute I saw Yasmin Finney, frankly. And I know you think, oh, awful bigot. No, that she had no place being in there, right? Especially making a transgenderism a feature of the script, though we have to talk about it. And then there's pronouns. That's ridiculous. It's your bonkers religion that no one's fucking interested in, Russell, right? And finally you're getting it. Right, you kept screaming that trans women are women. Now Leah Thompson, whatever his bloody name is, I can't know, has all his medals taken away from him, right? Because he cheated, because he's a boy and he shouldn't have been competing against girls. That's called cheating, right? Don't be a cheat. That's bad. Fine, yeah. So it's not safe. I'm sorry. I would not watch your Doctor Who with my grandkids ever. Right? Certainly not without pre-screening it. And I can't think of one episode. You know, let's go. Let's see. Let's have a look. Doctor Who episode go. Let's see if I can find one episode which wouldn't bring uncomfortable questions from grandchildren. A conversation that I'm not interested in having with them. I don't think it's appropriate to have with them. We'll get to you soon, okay, Jodie? So Star Beast, no, I mean, you got that whole thing with Yasmin Finney, right? And it's just ridiculous, right? And so much good stuff as well, right? But no, I can't watch that with my grandchildren. While Blue Yonder, you had the not Francis Drake, Mavity Gravity Blow. What's it called again? Mavity was such as another stupid idea. The episode itself, I'd watch another one with them, right? It's not really a kid-friendly episode. The giggle also, you got to be very invested into Doctor Who to be able to enjoy it. I liked what's his name as a toy maker, right? So Church of Ruby wrote, no, I'm sorry, you have too much trannyism in there. You have Ruby Sunday's got a friend who's a cross-dressing whatever, and her parents seem to be scroungers. I don't know, living off the state. There's a lot I can't really explain, right? Also foundlings. You know, let's say it's with a younger kid. That was a really sad idea. Like space babies, no, sadly. Mainly because it's shit, actually. I mean, that's really only. There's nothing ethically stopping me other than I wouldn't enjoy watching it. I watched City of Death with them. Devil's Called, no. Jinx Monsoon, goodbye. Boom. Boom after that had a very anti-religious, anti-God message going through it. So no. 73 Yards, again, I wouldn't watch it more because it's shit. Dot and Bubble, it's reasonably woke shit. Then it gets super gay shit in Rogue. And yeah, I'm not watching any of these with my grandkids because they're either shit or preachy. And preaching is something I don't really, have any interest in talking about. Anyway, yeah, so it's not safe. Thank you for telling me it's safe. Fine. I don't want my kids or my grandkids to get the idea that fucking strangers in clubs is something that will bring them happiness, because I think it won't. I think it will ultimately bring them misery and dying alone, right? That's what I believe, right? I'll see. Everyone went on the talk show, Your Manchester, and there he admitted that he tried to twist Doctor into an LGBTQIA show. Well, we know that. Trying to reject sci-fi that was very straight, very masculine, very testosterone. Like, what sci-fi is like that today? We had Picard season 3, and that was like that because it was like Star Trek for once, right? But Star Trek Discovery, no. Strange New Worlds, no. Even the first season, which was good, right? No, I mean, like Star Wars, no, it's all chicks. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What current sci-fi is straight, masculine, and testosterone? Today, for the last 10 years. Right here. Top sci-fi shows for the last 10 years. Okay, it might be shows that nobody sees. Dark Matter, 1 season. Invasion Apple TV, right? Devs, oh man, that's not really a sci-fi show. Fallout, is that woke? No, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's female-led. It's not testosterone, right? It's a question. The Expanse was good. Then it went super anti-testosterone. Silo's got a female lead. Constellation's got a female lead. Lost in Space has a female lead. Peripheral had a female lead. Just trying to think these things I've seen. Devs has a female lead. 3 Body Problem had a female lead. Legion wasn't. Okay, Legion was pretty darn good. I found 1. In 1 in 10 years. Another Life had a female lead. Maniac had a male and female. It was a bit weird. I like Maniac there. God, the comic book was awful. Can't believe they adapted it. I don't recognize any of these things. 1899 looks like it got a female lead. Shining Girls looks like it's got a female lead. Hey, look at it. It's chick after chick after chick after chick after chick. Right? Man, it's amazing that Star Trek and no Star Trek or Star Wars show is in the running, which also only have female leads. So what the fuck are you talking about, Davies? Doctor's always been a very masculine figure in all Doctor Who history. Yes, okay, but that's but it wasn't like, aggressively masculine, like Shooter's aggressively gay, right? Fuck off. The original character was a caring grandfather with a cantankerous attitude, but subsequent iterations became more serious problem solvers. Tom Baker bucked the mold to some degree, highlighting the alien's quirky nature, but still remained the action-driven force and problem solver. Ever since 2005 reboot era, it's easy to point to Chris Eccleston, David Tennant, Matt Smith, and Peter Capaldi and say they're very masculine characters. Not really. Again, they have a commanding energy, right? They are leading people. That's true. They're masculine in the way they're presented, though they all seem to iterate after Tom Baker to some degree of wackiness. Yeah, that's a fair point. Tom Baker and Patrick Troughton. I mean, I don't know. Peter Capaldi's Doctor was just a perfect synthesis of all the Doctors. I love Peter Capaldi's Doctor. They all seem to one degree of wackiness. They still maintain the character who led the companions into adventure. Like, do you know like fuck me in the arse? Or can we fuck the Daleks? No, let's fuck each other in the arse. It all changed with Jodie Whittaker. The network wanted to try the gender swap. However, with Russell Davies, it seemed to get even more feminized. And see with Shooty Gatwa, even the character returned to being a man. Yes, yeah. I think that's a fair point. That Shooty Gatwa was way more feminine than Jodie Whittaker, right? Probably is in bed as well. I don't know. Oh, that's what Lebetkin says. Media Rich. It still makes me laugh how Alex Kurtzman of all people, had to talk him down from attacking fans. Alex Kurtzman did that. I mean, like, Russell's problem is he spent his life being good and successful, and now he's not, right? And it's all fallen apart, right? It really has. Like, everything was based on being able to put it together, and you can't do that anymore. So, sayonara, baby, right? Sayonara. It really is where it's at. Where am I up to? The most egregious emotionally, what's it? For Disney Plus version, Gat will spend most of the time pouting and crying, and more often than solving any problems. That's true. He was dragged around by Ruby Sunday to be forced to engage there, rather than taking much initiative himself. Again, look at this fucking gay. Oh, what we fucked in the arse look. Nobody had that look other than Shooty Gatwa. Right? Like, Zayda, that's a Jewish word for grandfather. Right? Zayda, why is Doctor Who looking at that man funnily? Oh, because he wants the man to put his tongue up his arsehole. Why is that, Zayda? Well, it's called a rusty trombone. Exactly. Well, please tell me more, Zayda. Well, what happens is when two men love each other very much, right? One of them kneels down and the other one stands in front of them and takes their trousers down and knickers. Really? Oh, yes. You shouldn't do this at school. Tell me more. And then one man inserts his tongue into the rectum of the other, right? The one kneeling, obviously. And as he does that, right, he also flagellates his loving partner's phallus, right? Into an erect form, right, causing a very pleasurable sexual sensation. Oh, thank you, Zayda. Just tell mommy. And what's going to happen to me then? Right? It's not fucking safe, Russell. It's not fucking safe. I know what you're thinking. It's not safe. I don't know what I find is funny. I keep going back to the second Doctor saying he's going to finger bang the terrible Zodin. Aye, lassie, we're going to finger bang the terrible Zodin. That never happened. Fine. The most egregious and mostly ridiculous moment was when he left his companion abandoned so he could go and make out with another man. Yes, in the episode Rogue. All of this was part of the plan, according to Russell Davies. Again, he's having this conversation with a drag queen or a transvestite or a man dressed as a woman, right? Despite late rating and a quick cancellation that left the show's entire future in complete doubt, Davies is going on a press tour bragging about his poor decisions I think he's trying to work through it himself, frankly. That's what I think is going on. I just don't think he can believe what's going on. Right, he went on Manchester to do an interview with a man pretending to be a woman who looked like an obvious fake Belinda Scandal. I think it was just nudging 1% in that direction. It wasn't 1%. But 2020, if you look at what everybody else is doing, science fiction franchises are very strict, they're not. Like, what are you fucking talking about? What Star Trek has been straight testo? Like, what? Oh, man, it's going on for a bit. Nothing, right? Nothing. David went off in his disordered LGBTQ lifestyle when he's because I am, and I actually think it's getting worse. I think it's getting tougher. Yes, because you want to bring degeneracy into the mainstream, and the West will say no, right? Whatever you want to do, between consenting adults in private, nobody has a problem with. Right? It's that you want to do this in the fucking street. Stop it. Right? You want to tell people they have to pretend a man's a woman. Stop it. Right? Yeah, you haven't tried that before, and that's why it's not going well for you. Do you remember just a few years ago, we had the arrogance to sort of say, why do all these companies support Pride? They're not our allies. We were arrogant, and now now they're dropping out. It's like, you idiots. Yeah, they're dropping out because you guys went insane, right? And you became degenerate perverts, right? mean, I show examples every time. Like pride marches are just, you know, they're not people, you know, who are saying I'm gay and I should be able to live an open life without fear. It's like legal. There's no problem within society, and they're walking to be open about that's I'm fine with that. No, no one's got a problem with that. What I do have a problem with, it's like weird, perverted degeneracy brought in public, in the mainstream, right? I don't like this indoctrination that gender and sex is mutable. They're not, right? Again, I don't like this this insanity where we have to pretend men are women, and it's been enforced from above for years and years, and now it's just falling apart. Thank God. We're not allies. We were fine. Yeah. So it bordered on the rant. At the time, I used to say any bank or business that supports pride. Someone sat in a boardroom and defended us and our rights, and someone in the boardroom said, "No, let's not do it." And someone won the argument, and they're supporting us. No, it's because you formed a hate mob and made them terrified not to put rainbows on anything. Plus, you had the same crazes in the boardroom. That is true. Don't ever criticize an ally. Don't ever criticize somebody who's giving their money to sponsor or do something. Look at them pulling out now. Where are they? Where are they? Because they're getting scared. They should be scared because you're fucking mad. They get scared of the whole trans argument. Yes. The vast majority of the public have told you they don't think men are women, right? And they're not being hateful to anybody in any way, right? They've told you this. They told you this. They fucking told you this, right? I'm sorry that we're not just rolling over. Oh, okay, like we have every other time. We want to get married, but marriage is defined as between a man and a woman. Fuck you. Marriage is between anything now, right? I'm seeing in my own lifetime a backlash that I never thought that you caused, that I told you was coming. Like maybe you should have made Doctor Who, you faggot weird queer Doctor Who, right? Maybe not take that away from people. I always thought our rights were paper thin to be absolute. No, they weren't. It's just you took a shit on them. I mean, really, you just took a shit on them. You took the piss. And if you look at my writing from the past 30 years, there's always been a belief that these are paper-thin rights that can be taken away anytime with one vote. No one's taking any rights away from you. We just don't think, you know, men are women, right? And I don't want you to indoctrinate my children with that. So it's not safe. Don't tell me what's safe with my fucking children, because it's not you. And how many times does somebody turn out to be a massive pedo? Right, who's in the LGBTQ activists? I got like, oh god, so many examples of. Yeah, do I still have the bookmarks? Hang on. Oh no, I don't. I don't think I have them. Hang on. Oh yeah, here we go. Again, this I don't feel is atypical in any way, shape, or form. All right. Stephen Ireland, the founder of Pride and Surrey, he's been jailed for raping an extremely vulnerable boy he met on Grindr in 2024. Also found guilty of possessing prohibited children, images of children, was sentenced to 13 years. He was in 24 years in prison with 6 years on parole. Okay, so he got more than I said. But it's like, dude, this happens way too much. So me as a parent go, okay, it's safe. It's fucking not. I'm not saying all gay people are nonsense. I'm saying nonsense are using the queer to get to children because you're too fucking stupid. Then right now, it's literally happening to us. Taking Harvey Milk's name off the American Navy. Well, you should do. Man, well, Dan was a pedophile. Like, I'm sorry. Like, having sex with children is having sex with children. All right. And you know, I understand that most people in the gay world are like, well, you know, we all need to get started somewhere. You shouldn't. right? I mean, like, I don't know, what's the age of consent? 16? Having sex with children, having sex with children, right? It was a very dodgy character. You can be more petty or nasty or hateful towards us. No, it's loving towards the United States and the values of the United States, right? And you don't represent those values, Russell, right? You've got to just get your head in order. That's happening now. So the fight is on. Don't fight as much as you want. You're going to lose. I'm just telling you, there is nobody who can stand against Trump. Elon Musk, not a chance. Right? If he does start a new party, forget it. He's just going to flush the money. We're petty nasty towards us. The fight is on. I think it's disguised as a trans fight that's actually is after all of us. It's not. That's your fucking batshit insanity, Russell. I mean, that really is your batshit insanity. But you literally see it heating up day by day by day because you keep upping the ante. Calm the fuck down. What happened to Rogue? Logue, I don't know. I think we're certainly looking to get some bodily fluids. Imogen intentionally is grooming children with the addition of LGBTQ content. He wants, exactly, we call it grooming. He wants them to watch lying, as he says. It's perfectly safe for children to watch, but it's like a family show. Again, that's why we don't go to Pixar movies anymore, either, you dumb fucking cocksucker. Did you notice how gay Buzz Lightyear did? It fucking tanked. Everything you put the gay shit in, the queer shit in, always fucking tanks. Can you not get a fucking hint? Oh, I mean, like, honestly. And like, for a bunch of fucking drama queens that don't want to hear that anybody's ever upset with them, you certainly take the piss a lot, don't you? Despite the presentation of a drag queen and homosexual romances, which he thinks are fine, they're not. He says that he draws a line. I have rules that are quite strict. Yes, no finger in the arsehole live on camera. No blood. You're going to later be okay. He's right there. I just wish you could understand, Russell, that the oozing, dripping sexuality of Suchuti Gatwa, which is why you hired him, right, is inappropriate for Doctor Who. I mean, like, regardless of him being gay or straight, right? Doctor Who shouldn't be a fucking horn dog. Oh, that was just like, will throw everything off so we can have a good hump. Yeah, that's not very, what's the word I'm looking for? Inspirational, right? Yeah. It's not very heroic. I have rules. It's easy to see a new iteration of Doctor Who, why the iteration of new Doctor Who failed. It's completely warped view of reality, brought on by the disordered lifestyle he leads. Yes. I hate to say it, yes. Clearly unchecked by unchecked on, encouraged by the BBC and Disney, that it became a nightmare that didn't resemble Doctor Who at all. It did not. He eventually asked Billy Piper about the Billy Piper regeneration. And he does the question. It's obvious his priorities are not storytelling but agenda. I wholeheartedly agree. I really wholeheartedly agree, which leads me to this rather strange story, which I'm trying to work out. That the BBC studio unveils the Doctor Who pop-up experience at Comic-Con. So let's look at it over here. Where is this? So I don't think it's like this. That was last year's one, unless they saved the exhibit. Access to the most classified facility is fully immersive and an interactive pop-up experience in the Gaslamp district. BBC Studios is thrilled to announce an expansive Doctor Who presence at... But why? Like, why? It's over. It's dead. This is just weird. Orange Man has a chance to step into the universe like never before. Well, that's not the fucking universe. July 24th to 27th, Whovians on San Diego will gain access to blah, 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 classified facility. The most dangerous alien artifacts forbidden stored through immersive pop-up experience, including props and artifacts from the last 6 years of the show. Fans around the world will be able to join the adventure. exclusive digital offering on the blog. Okay, well, I'll check that out. Experience on the ground will also include exclusive merchandise shop and a transported photo experience inside the 15th Doctor's TARDIS. So, okay, so same thing as last year. Fans also visit Doctor Who World of Wonder, where science meets fiction. Blah, blah, blah. I remember, when I was living in Miami, North Miami Beach from, was it 96? Yeah, I think 96 to 2000. And then from 2000 to 2005, we got a house in North Miami Beach, right? But anyway, yeah, so it must have been in the 2005. We used to always take the kids on like different outings on Sunday. We went to a science museum and it had the science of Star Trek in it. It was awesome. Oh, man, like I said, I could spend hours. I did spend hours in there. Loved it, right? So what's this mean? You step inside the Black Archives and see the 50th anniversary of the Doctor. Brought to life at the stunning detailed hub. I guess we'll see it when it comes out. Inside the classified facility, visible will uncover hidden clues and alien archives, including Easter eggs and a highly anticipated Doctor Who spin-off the war. But no, that is the least anticipated thing in the history because it's like the last gasp of a dead era of Doctor Who. It's like stillborn. It's really weird. It's really weird. Fine. Shop exclusive merchandise. No. What is that exclusive merchandise? You mean stuff you just can't sell? Like the Shooty Build-A-Bear? Really? Who's this one? Yeah, look, again, this is just merch you can't sell. Right? That's not exclusive. Like this you sold out of. Did you notice? Wonder why that might have been. £63. How much is it in America? $78. Not much better. Fucking hell. That's a lot of money. Okay. So they just use the black bear now. I take it for everything. And like, is that the 30s Dr. Sonic? It looks like a dildo. What is up with these people? Yep. This is the only Build-A-Bear they got. They just got the black ones. How much is it? $80? Crazy. Holy crap. All right, so I spent $35. It's wait. If I buy the Fourth Doctor costume, that's $34.50, right? And a Build-A-Bear, that's $34. That's cheaper than if I get the 70. What? 34 at $68.50, or you can buy it together for an extra $10. What? What? It didn't really work out how you thought it was going to now, did it? Let's be honest. It didn't really work out how you thought. Oh, man. Gets worse. Doctors have become much harder to watch in America with the latest disappointing update. Yeah. So this actually might not be disappointing. Right? Now, this is talking about Doctor Who going off HBO. And how much longer is it going to be on Disney? Beginning new year. Yeah, they say it's pretty much dead. All right. So HBO had exclusive of modern Doctor Who back on August 1st, 2019. So that was available on the HBO Max on the Daily Outlook in 2020. With the 6th anniversary specials and shooting episodes and being airing on Disney Plus, right? So Doctor is currently somewhat unusual in an unusual period. Season 15 ended with a surprisingly a generation shooting gap where with the former companion actor Billy Piper seemingly taking the role No. However, the credits did not refer to the character as the Doctor. The decision and the finale were widely controversial amongst fans. Desperate attempt to generate interest. Uncertain future. Yeah, so it's leaving HBO Max on the 31st. I don't know how long Disney. I think Disney's probably has it in perpetuity. But this is not a sign of a show that's going well, right? It's a sign of a show that's fucked in the ass. And why is it a sign of a show that's been fucked in the ass? Because you fucked it in the ass. Oh, you morons. Oh, you absolute morons. We have Black Archive. I'm not really that interested. This is actually big news. This is something you really should be aware of. So Prime Day is coming. I'm glad I picked this out. This is like you should be aware of. Prime Day is coming on Amazon from July 8th to today to the 11th. And Doctor Who Blu-ray sets are well cheap, right? John Pertwee Season 1, that's Season 7, is $34. That's really good value, right? That's like, what was it, 65? So that's a major saving. Peter Davies 21 is $21, was 70. Right? Pertwee Season 2, that'll be Season 8, it's 21. Seasons 1 to 4 on the Specials collection is 26. Look how we got them all listed here. So John Pertwee 1, John Pertwee 2, wow. So Season 19, Season 20, Season 20 is only $30. So look, I mean, honestly, this is time to catch up. Right, Sis McCoy, that's Season 25. That's excellent. Oh, my God. Sis McCoy is $43. Still good value. Complete David Tennant 15. Jodie Whittaker, no. Tom Baker Season 1, 4, 7, 6, and 3. Again, these are all major savings. Look at this, $21. It used to be 70. This is a time. Again, these box sets are gorgeous. They are absolutely. Is it showing up as that now? Look at this, $20.99. These box sets are gorgeous. I get yourself them. I get yourself these things. It's So that's for Prime Day. It's only till the 11th. Right, do not miss out. Right, I would say do not miss out. Doctor Who ranking every Doctor since the show's 2005 relaunch. Okay, that's interesting. So they weirdly again the second most LGBTQ pro Doctor, the 14th Doctor, is right at the bottom, number 9. David Tennant, the first entrance on this list. Sadly, the lowest ranking Doctor is Return of the 14th Doctor was a gift to fans. Had it not been for the spoiler of regeneration, would have been a massive surprise. While the short tenure was saw the return of the much loved companion Donna, it fell a little flat. Well, again, they were much more concerned with going, oh, look, we got a chick with a dick. Celebrating the 9 queerest moments in Doctor Who history as a reboot turns 20. I think, they can even out to 9. Then John Hurt is number 8. Really? Well, you're telling me John Hurt is a lesser and poorer actor than Jodie Whittaker? Really? Is that what you're saying? What didn't I like about him? But no. Okay, John Whittaker. John Hurt. Meh. But Joe Martin, oh man, still right at the bottom, right? All the modern, all the like super gay doctors, right? None of them do well. Wait we go, 1 second. But she's black. What's wrong? Everybody must like her. She's black. I tell you. Her introduction raised a lot of questions for fans and the title chart art was extremely polarizing. I mean, we all hated it. But it certainly will. You can't doubt that Joe Martin's Doctor was certainly the Doctor. I can. Like I doubt Shooting Out was a Doctor, right? Again, he's right at the bottom. This is the bottom half of the list. He was there, made for you, Pink News, right? This is all for you. And you're like, oh, fuck that. Leave me alone. He was only around for a couple of seasons because he was awful and everybody hated him. With then coming to an abrupt premature end, well, again, I'm sure it's not the first premature end he's encountered. While the 15th Doctor oozed charm and charisma, he also felt like a perfect fit for modern Who. Yeah, that's why everybody hated it. He was massively let down by messy storytelling with lots of loose ends because it didn't matter. It was just about him being gay. When we saw new life, we saw him bring new life to the show. He killed it. His portrayal was well received by fans. It wasn't, and it's like they've all shut up. Like everyone's gone. Nobody has a good thing to say about him anymore. It's all over. It was all bullshit, right? But his timeless struggle to carry the show that seemed to have lost its heart. Christopher Eccleston, I mean, number 5. I think that's a bit unfair, but okay. I mean, like below Jodie. Really? But whatever. Jodie, again, why is she doing that, right? How would I rank this? I would do Jodie. Who's worse? No, Shooty at the bottom. Again, a position that Shooty's very used to. Followed by Jodie, followed by David Tennant, followed by Joe Martin. Yeah, that sounds fair. And then followed by David Tennant again, probably. Matt Smith, number 3. Well, at least you're in the right ballpark. How would I do it? I would say Matt Smith's probably the best. Wow, that's hard to think about. Yeah, so I'll do Matt Smith number 1, Peter Capaldi 2, David Tennant 3. Then no. I'll do no. I take it back. David Tennant. I'll do Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, and John Hurt number 3. David Tennant 4, and then I guess Joe Martin. She's the least objectionable. And after Joe Martin. Anybody missing? I guess it's Jodie Whittaker, and after Jodie Whittaker, it's Shooty Gower. Okay, I think I missed somebody out there. Who did I miss out? Oh, Christopher Eccleston. 5. So in that case, it's Matt Smith number 1, Peter Capaldi number 2, Christopher Eccleston number 3, and this is not a diss. They're all brilliant. Don't be wrong. David Tennant number 4, the 10th Doctor number 4. Then I guess Joe Martin number 5. David Tennant again number 6. And how many is it supposed to be? 9 or 8? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? All right, what's it? Okay. Just let me work this out. We're going to go Matt Smith number 1, Peter Capaldi number 2, Christopher Eccleston number 3, John Hurt number 4, David Tennant number 5. There you go. Then Joe Martin, then David Tennant again, then Jodie Whittaker, then Shooty Gower. Okay, fine, but the last 4 don't count. So Capaldi, I like, by the way, they put Capaldi above Matt Smith. I think that's kind of classy of them. I get why? Because Bill calls. Did I mention I'm a lesbian? Yes, you did. Just now. Do you have Alzheimer's? Yes, because I'm a lesbian. Nothing but secretly soft uncle in Time Travel Alien. He likes to wear sonic sunglasses, plays electric guitar, and is well-respected university professor. At the driest, most sarcastic man you'll ever meet, Peter Capaldi was a lifelong Doctor Who fan who borderline. Capaldi's run, the 12th Doctor had more of a steeper learning curve for fans And yes, that first season was really it was a bit too weak. That's basically what killed it. I like the third season a lot. Character event was a doctor who was stuck around to witness rewarding the most nuanced performance of the Doctor. That is fair. And David Tennant, yeah, look, that's just the first one you saw. What do you want me? What do you want to tell me to tell you? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, even Pink News, even the queer don't like the stuff made for them. Right, I'm not on board. I'm not fans. Yeah, look, the Disney deal's dead, baby. Look at this. The Disney deal is so dead. So Disney has announced a new streaming partner with another UK broadcaster, right? Does this really say "fuck you, BBC" to you? Right, because it seems to say "fuck you, BBC" to me. Like, just in the same way Big Finish put out a begging letter last week, or was it last week? Yeah. Seemed to be to say, we're on our asses, we're fucked, help us, right? This seems to be a big middle finger to the BBC from Disney. ITV and Disney Plus announced new content sharing partnership. Walt Disney Company and ITV announced today the first of its kind initiative to carry each other's streaming services builders a taste of ITVX and a taste of Disney. It's a good idea. It is actually a very good idea. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, look, the Doctor Who thing didn't work. I mean, it really is. It is just funny. But this definitely seems like a middle finger to the BBC. And may I say, this is the first time we've done something that I actually liked. Here we go. ITV and Disney Plus announcing new content sharing partnership. Fine, we just read all that. So what are you going to be doing? Starting July 16th, so under a week. And really refreshed selection of hit shows on Disney Plus and ITV. Because that's good. I have Disney Plus here. Right? Disney Plus customers will be able to stream some of ITV's most acclaimed scripted and unscripted content. Well, I like scripted. Unscripted. I hope they have Downton Abbey. That'd be awesome. I'm looking forward to a Downton Abbey movie. Oh, that'd be great. Give me a bit of Downton. So they got Mr. Bates versus the Post Office. You can only watch that once. That's not a rewatch thing. Espionage Spy Amongst Friends. Selected series of reality hit Love Island. Popular dramas like Endeavour, Vera, and Karen Pride. Meanwhile, ITVX gets The Bear, Andor, Only Murders in the Building. They do well. I'm sorry. This is a good deal. And that is not with BBC. Just goes. I mean, look, I'm telling you, BBC just don't make content that anybody's interested in watching. Right? This is. Yeah, this is not doing well. Any latest news that interests us? Lots of ads. Okay, lots of ads. Can I see the news? The paper, the Office spin-off mockumentary series to launch. Really? Okay, who's doing that? Where's it going to be? That just seems like a bad idea. Sky announced that the US Office spin-off the paper will launch on the UK. Okay, fine. The paper mockumentary from Greg Daniels and Michael Corman will boast an all-star cast led by Domhnall Gleeson. Really? Then also Dunder Mifflin. Series The Office will find a new subject when they discover the historic Midwest newspaper and publishers trying to revive it. Okay, fine. I like that, like, Parks and Rec, kind of world. But there's nothing. I love this ITV announced sharing partner with Disney. Oh man, that's hilarious. Fine. Anything else? No. I really got to try watching Slow Horses. I've watched the first couple of episodes, but it didn't really grab me. Anyway, fine. Bollocks. So yeah, I find that generally speaking hilarious, right? I do find that very, very funny. Where am I up to? So where did it all start to go wrong with Doctor Who? Listen, if you're anyone is questioning how wrong it's gone, now I didn't realize this was Tom Spilsbury who this story came from. Right, Doctor Who Insider says nothing is commissioned and nothing is guaranteed as the show remains in limbo month after it airs. There's nothing going on. So this is Tom Spilsbury. What was it on Reddit? On Gallifrey base. Oh fuck me! Don't go to Gallifrey base. Can't believe that's still around. Oh man, that's an echo chamber, right? So yeah, he was the one who said adjust your expectations for its immediate future. I mean, look, here's the thing: you got to wait for the stars to align. It's like, you know, the reason why it was off air from 1990 through to not counting the McGann, okay, from 96 to 2005, it took Jane Tranter to come along and say, you know, let's do this, right? The deal made with I think by Alan Yentob was just not a good deal to continue the series. And Tom Spilsbury is always the guy who's got to try and spin the ratings, right? The rating and ratings matter. Yes, they matter. Yes, they matter. Right. So that was Tom Spilsbury saying this. Is wild, right? It's absolutely wild. Potential partners may have specific requirements or stipulations, like it's not shit or connected to stuff not on their platform. Right? Yes. It's not something that everybody hates and just, you know, worthwhile, earnest. Right? They may need to go back to people who turned it down, who they turned down last time. Have you noticed how more productions have needed multiple backers just to make it viable these days? Yes, because you're morons, because you lowered the quality and increased the cost massively. Right? Absolute morons, all of you. Yes, the BBC could go ultra cheap in-house version of the show, but I don't really think that's viable an option as it used to be. And I don't think ultra cheap. I think the version they did in 2005 to 2016 was fucking fine. I had no problem with it. All right, genuinely, like really, ultra cheap. It never looked. I mean, like it never looked ultra cheap to me. So the caveat of this comment by saying it was simply his perspective, albeit based on the production, not as a real conversation with people who actually know a thing or two about television. Yeah, look, it's not, again, this thing failed so massively, so embarrassingly that it's dead. They really killed it, right? They really, really, truly killed it, man. And they honestly, they killed it over and over and over and over and over again, right? I think it can come back, but I think it's going to take an alignment of the stars, and hopefully it comes back. It's going to flush everything post Capaldi. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.